morning. This is your Captain Kangaroo. No, it's I call myself Captain Crunch, the wingnut. And we're flying from Monterey, except we're going to start at 100,000 feet going Mach 3. And that'll mean we'll go faster on a quick trip for my grandson to where his roots are in Wisconsin. And we end up flying to the Minneapolis, Minnesota. So he's flown out of actually San Francisco, but I want to show him the flight from Monterey. And here we are over Monterey. There we are, and we're on standby, and we're sitting right down here right at this minute, right in this little nook here close to the Naval Postgraduate School. And we're going to fly out to the east. We're going to fly right over San Luis Reservoir, and that's the San Joaquin Valley out there with the Sierras in the distance. So now let's get lined up here. We've got the afterburners on, and let's go back inside, and we will take it off of the toggle active pause. And here we go. And watch how the airspeed increases. And that's the sound. He couldn't hear the sound, but I just heard the scramjets. Here are the two little indicators of the scramjets. There they come up to full power. Watch the airspeed increase down here in the left-hand corner. And we'll go in closer to look at what the difference is and go on. And that's the turbojets turning off because the scramjets have taken over. And the scramjets accelerate us up to Mach 9. Here we're up to Mach 5. There's Mach 5. We'll go back inside. Notice how the nose goes up from the increase of speed, increases the lift. And we're up at 117,000 feet. And he can't hear it, but there is the Oakland Center wanting me to switch my frequency. I see anyway, I don't know what I see. I'm on course here. The altitude's coming back down to 100, and it loves 100,000 feet. Look at almost Mach 10, Mach 9.9 here. And we're coming right up on San Luis Reservoir right here, and we're back down to 105,000 feet. Got the nose level. Now we can venture outside again, where you can't see. There's. Oh, wait a minute. That's Mono Lake. We're already over the Sierras, and we'll look up here because his dad has a home. There's Lake Tahoe, and then just the next little valley over is Carson Valley. That's the lake on the way to Reno right there. I forget, Walker Lake. Now the Walker Lake is down here, or this is maybe Walker Lake. I can't remember. But we're already past Tahoe. We are zipping 105,000 feet. And now we have a little time before we get to Las Vegas. So we can, before we get to Salt Lake City, so we can go ahead and put the lights out. And there's now looking up at Reno. There's probably Carson City. Reno has more lights than Carson City. And then you'll go out into this broad darkness. We'll see Salt Lake City coming up. And we see that our course, and of course we are in the Great Circle route, and the route has a curvature to the right. So the course is off to our right, even though it looked like we were staying on course. And at this speed, we're at 102,000 feet. This could be Ely or Elko, Nevada, right out there. And we'll see in the distance Salt Lake City come up. How's that look, Auggie? That could be way down there. That might be. I'm going to say that is Las Vegas. Right there, but I don't know that. There's a course off to our right, so we'll put it in a bank to the right. Watch how fast going at Mach. Oh, we're down to 98,000, so we got to quit pushing. There's the curvature of the Earth. Here's the Little Dipper, maybe. See, when when this is uploaded to YouTube, it loses a little bit of the resolution, so these will be barely visible on YouTube and the Little Dipper. But the cities like Reno, see it's slowly moving, so about every minute you move 1 degree. Whereas this bank in a Cessna 150, you would have made a 360 in a minute. You make a 2-minute turn, so it takes 2 minutes at 30 degrees to make a full circle in a 150. Here's Salt Lake City coming up in the dark here. We're back up to 96,000. Look at, we're at Mach 9. Usually it hangs around Mach 9. If you hold it right at 100,000, it'll stay. Here's the course coming back in now, right there. And you can look right in here and you can see the course right here. You can see our distance. We have 900, just under 1,000 miles to go. That's the Great Salt Lake on there. And we'll go back outside to watch Salt Lake City. Then it'll get dark again. Did my voice go up? Huh? I get excited. I think I'm flying a real airplane. Okay, 95,000 feet. And we'll go back out to daylight now. We gotta change it to 12 noon. 12 noon. There we go. So we'll see Salt Lake go by, and then we see the Rocky Mountains. And now the course is off to our left, but this will show you how far off course we are. This isn't very far. So if you look right here, we'll almost be right on the course line. There, see how far off we are? So we're doing pretty good. So my grandson's right here. He's subscribed to the channel, so he'll be watching this later. And I have to keep it in a bank to the left. There, I put my nose back down on the horizon because I'm climbing. Now I'm at 110,000 feet. So I'm putting a little pressure to get the nose down. I leave the bank in so we get back paralleling the course because we don't want to fly away from our course. That's because we want to end up in Minneapolis, Minnesota. If we get off the course line, we won't end up in Minneapolis. Now, he and I looked up what this next river on here. We can look ahead, and I think we see this. And this may be the Missouri River coming right down here. And I may be a little early on that. No, here's the Missouri River right there. So I don't know what this one is here. Anyway, there it is right in front of us. So if I had, now we're back down at 100, so I need to bring the nose up right on the horizon to hold my altitude. This will indicate when we get level that we're not going up or down. That's a quick indication of whether we're gaining or losing altitude. The little green line, that's our rate of climb or rate of descent, is what that line shows. And we're paralleling the line, so we're good. We've flown over the highest part of the Rockies right there. Now we're coming back down on the other side to Wyoming. I know that Wyoming and Colorado are on the other side of the line. 109,000 feet, that's good. Mach 9 is good. Everything's looking good. I fixed. Now we're coming back in, so I need to roll out. So he disappeared. He must have gotten hungry. He went out to see what his dad was up to. See, I got down to 92,000 feet, but we're okay. Here comes the Colorado River. I mean, the Missouri River is way up here. And then we got to move this over so we can see where we're going. Here we go. So I believe that's the Missouri River we're crossing right there. And looking at where we are, let me see what this is right here. Worland, Wyoming is real close to here. See, I just clicked on that, Worland. So that's probably the Missouri River going across there. I lost our course. There we go. There we go. That may not be the Missouri. The Missouri River may be this next particle of water. So we got to figure out, and I'll look that up. And we are paralleling the line. So we're looking good. We just keep this. We're at 89,000 feet, but we have to start coming down. We'll see how far out we are. 500. We're a little early. We'll keep it ripping along here at Mach 8.5. Level the wings. This was the Missouri River. Now we're looking. I called the Missouri River too soon, but I just learned that this is the Missouri River here. And then we're going to see our destination pretty close soon here. We got 400 and some miles to go. Let's look again. Nope, 540 miles to go. This is interesting here. They've got features out in the Badlands. I've heard them talk about the Badlands. I don't know what the Badlands are. I think that Mount Rushmore is in the Badlands, and so Mount Rushmore is in what state? Do you remember? Wyoming? Yeah, could be Wyoming. Okay, we're back up to 91,000 feet, but we're relatively level, and we'll look around, look back and see the Rockies. You can barely tell that they're there. You can still see the curvature, and we'll be ready. So like this discoloration, they call this area something along in here. That could be the Badlands. They've got something with the word sand in it. Sand hills. Yeah, they've got these. Could be the sand hills. You have to look that up, Auggie. Okay, so this is a quick trip for him. Oh, look at another river. That's maybe the Mississippi. So we'd have to look that up. See that? I don't think so. If that's, see if that goes down to that's probably Sioux City right there. So wow. Let me see where we are. Yeah, we aren't there. This may be the Missouri River. So I do have to take a new geography course, Auggie. So we've crossed 3 red, but this really looks like a river. So let's see if this one goes down to Missouri. There's I don't know what that is, but you'll see here the next one over is of course going to be there's the bottom of Lake Michigan. There's Chicago. So we got to go back this way to pick up. Yeah, this is hard. There's St. Louis. But this isn't the Mississippi. Now we got to get back here. Go back up. And I may have lost our route. We'll have to look at this. There's the Rockies. Let's go back down. Let's go back up. Lost my place. There we are. I found it. There's our airplane. It's just guessing. 92,000 at Mach 9. That's good. We're right on course. Trying to figure out what river we're going over. And so I think that last one was actually the Missouri River. Now we're in the Thousand Lakes. MML might be is another place in Minnesota. Okay. In Marshall, Minnesota is MML. And now we've been messing around, so 190. So we shut everything off. Got to turn off everything to get down. Fortunately, everything doesn't actually shut off. It ends up revolving back, and we'll go back outside. Let's see if we're on course here. Yeah, we're good. We're good, and we'll show you how the turbojets will come back on, and the scramjets have shut down, and then we bring the power back up, and then the turbojets come back. So we'll just keep it at kind of we got 27% power on right now, and we probably need we'll turn on the afterburners. We'll put it up to full because we slow down so much that we still need to get. So now we got our afterburners on. So that'll take us up over. That'll hold our. See, we've slowed down to Mach 4. Nope. We've slowed down to Mach 4, and we still need to get to rather quickly. If we don't do this initial slowdown, we have to start losing altitude. We're down to 84,000 feet, and we're getting close to Minneapolis, and our actual distance is 110 nautical miles. And so we've got full afterburner on, so we're at full power just with the afterburners and the turbojets. That's keeping us, so we'll slow down. See, we're slowly slowing down to Mach 3. This with the turbojets, like the SR-71, who has afterburners, and it's retired, but they're talking about coming out with the SR-72, and that airplane went just short of Mach 3. So with us coming downhill with our afterburners on, we go, and you hear the sound barrier right there, and we can start. We need to lose some more altitude, 79. So we need to lose some more. I put the nose down, and we want to keep the speed up. So we still have the afterburners on, and if I get prepared, we can do a straight in to the runway. So here we need to start changing this close in, so the airport will come into view. The actual runways will start showing, and right here we see we are 56 miles out. We're coming back on course. We need to be right on course. We can see where we are here. So we're 48 miles out, and we got to slow down. So now we're at 3, so we can turn our afterburners off, or we just come back on the power. We'll show the power coming back. The afterburners turned off. We don't need those to land. And we move the map so we see where we are. And we go in one more notch, and we start seeing the runways. I believe the runways run east-west. And I see the rivers here. See the rivers right here. So we're going to land just before the river. I'm pointing with my finger. So the airport's going to be right in here. So let's see what altitude we're. 50,000 feet. We can put out watch the horizontal tails. Watch them move. So that's your air brake. So that'll slow us down. We need to slow down right now. So we got the power down to idle. We might shoot over the airport. I got to get back to the right here. I see the nose going to the left a little bit. So we've got to look right down in here because the river is on the far side of the airport. So we're probably going to end up flying right over the airport. That's all right. Let's look down now. Oh, the airport's right under us. There it is. See the airport? So we fly right over the airport. We'll go right in here and you'll see the runways. See the runway comes up? We're flying right over the airport. So we'll come around and land. Let's do a left 370 and we'll land to the south right there. We'll land right across that way. And we're 30,000 feet. And we want to look out to the east first, to look out to Eau Claire. So Eau Claire, it looks like a river runs over toward Eau Claire. Do you remember driving along the river? But it's going to be over in that area is Wisconsin. So we got the air brakes slowing us down. We're down to real speeds. We want to keep it at 200 to land, so I got to keep the nose down, and we'll lose this altitude rather quickly without gaining speed. So I push the nose over. See, it's gaining speed a little, but I have the air brakes on. Now it flies almost like a real airplane. When you put it in a bank, you can see it turning. When you're going Mach 10, it barely turns. So this may be the highway you take when you go out to the east. So we can look back at the airport. Can't see the airport now. Yeah, we got to come on around. I think that's the airport right there. Yep, that's the airport. And then you can just move this over. Oh, we're north. We're north of the field. I need to go back out to find the airplane. Oh, it's over here. So we'll come back around, and we'll just head at the airport down to 11,000 feet. We want to get down to about 5,000 feet. And I got a little slow. See how the red, that's angle of attack. So that means it was too slow to fly is what those red indicators are, because my airspeed got too slow. Got to come up with some power. Get the brakes off. Oh, we got a full power. Then we got to get on the tail and pull this out. There it comes. So we were in a stall. We got too slow. Got to get it back under control. Then we got to find the airport. There's Minneapolis somewhere out there. I think it's off to the left. I think I just saw it off to the left. Here's the airport. Here's the runway we want to land on right there. Yeah, and that happens with this airplane. I get to looking at things and pointing stuff out, and I forget to fly the airplane. Okay, wheels down, flaps. There's no flaps. Should always use a checklist. With my toy here, I never. That's the button that puts you behind it so you can see. And I could be inside, but you can't see anything in here. You could move yourself over so you look out the window like that. but I think everybody likes to just look at here. So 200. See 200 there, the airspeed. So you keep it right at 200. Thanks for riding along, Auggie. So it's a little slow again. Keep it at 200. And now it's stable. That's what you want. You want it stable. You want the nose to sit where you're gonna land. It's starting to move up just slightly. Stable. A little bit off on the direction, but we'll sort of work on that as we get down closer. Little bank to the right. Little bank to the right. Little rotation. A little bounce. Put the air brakes out. There we go. Then the real brakes. Air brakes away. Real brakes. Just do a little bit. We'll go on to the other runway here. Get off the other runway. And you couldn't do this in a real airplane. You'd use your rudders. But you see, I like to fly with my legs crossed. I've got a little deck chair that I use here. So we'll just follow the little line over here to the tug. We'll go over here to the tug. I don't know where he's going to put us today. I don't know where he's going to put us. So then you go back inside. My little, see how that's this thing. So you go ahead and you got to go down here to the air engine. I don't know how to get in or out, Augie. But I do know how to turn it off. There we go.
Hey.
Fuel. So he just lets the camera. So go over that thing right there. I'll show you. The fuel doesn't go down. Whereas I ran out of fuel when I went to Memphis. I had to quick bring up that thing off the menu to refuel in the air to get to Memphis because we were flaming out. But we didn't flame out on this flight. And Augie's aunt, probably is your aunt meeting you at the airport? Yeah. Okay. What's her name?
Diane.
Okay. Hope she's there for you. And we'll see you soon. Yeah. Take care. Bye-bye.